your hands together for our next comedian. She has not been doing comedy very long, but she's freaking killing it. So, I'm proud to have Miss Alex Miller. Come on up.
Thank you. I'm gonna have to match that energy coming from the back. I'm just gonna set this right here, y'all. I don't know how I can follow so many thick bitches. We got Castro X looking like Nicolas Cage over here. Like, damn. We got freaking Native American representing the thick bitches out here. I'm not thick like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint y'all. Thank you. That's what I'm talking. I know you can't see them, but I got my Crocs on. So I got them in yeah, I got him in sport mode, baby. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So me and my sister were at a QT kind of on the north side of Tulsa. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of in the ghetto-y part of Tulsa. And we're at the drink aisle, looking at bottled water and all that. And this homeless man's over here just like blatantly stealing, like stuffing shit in his pockets and whatnot. And I'm just kind of like side-eyeing him. I'm like, you do you, I get it. Like, you gotta get some food, man. And then this big Quick Trip bitch walks up to him, and she's like, you need to get out of here. And I'm like, well, yeah, because he's obviously stealing. And then she says, I'm not over last night. You got history with this man? What do you mean last night, bitch? What? And she goes, nuh-uh, I'm not over last night. I'm not over last night. And he's like, well, what did I do? This man was confused as hell. What did I do? And she goes, you pissed in my sink. You let this, how did you, what? And I'll give this man credit. Not once did he say, ma'am, I did not piss in your sink. I didn't do it. He goes, well, did you see me do it? What kind of deflection is that? And she goes, yes, I did. Okay. Nasty bitch following people in bathrooms, whatever. Okay. She tosses his ass out, obviously. I'm not about to argue with the Quick Trip bitch. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, he made it to the bathroom now. Like, there's worse places to be taking a piss. Like, out of all the places, he made it to the bathroom. And my sister thought the same thing because she said that shit out loud. And then the Quick Trip bitch goes, no. And she points over to the drink dispensers, like the drink thing. And she points at the trough and she said, he pissed in that. The thing that's like mid-chest level where you get your fucking soft drinks out of, nasty as hell. I was like, how the hell was he doing that shit? Was he just pissing in the cups and then like just putting them back? Oh. She said, don't worry though, I bleached it. I don't care if Jesus himself blessed it. I'm not drinking bum piss. So I just got a bottle of Gatorade. I wasn't about to drink bum piss. My standards aren't that low yet. No, but do you guys have siblings? Anybody have siblings? Woo! Siblings people out here. I love my sister. She's like my best friend. And we're so close in age. I know, it's so sweet. Except I'm about to say some sus shit about her right now, so. We're so close in age, and together we make one fully functional adult. So, like, she pays bills. And she does taxes. She does my taxes, actually, because I'm so scared of committing tax fraud. But I'm the fucking backbone of that relationship, and you want to know why? I can make sour cream and onion dip without gagging. So she's fucking lucky to have me. That's all I'm gonna say. And the last couple of years, we realized that we kind of see things like differently, and we remember things differently. Like how you remember something isn't going to be how he remembers something, but it's worse with us because we're siblings. Like, she used to play what she called pranks on me. She fucking bullied the shit out of me for like the first 12 years of life. She's like, oh yeah, I used to put soap on your toothbrush, like a little prank. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I didn't go to the dentist for like 10 years. And I was like, this tastes bad as fuck. I'm not doing that shit. And like her one job was to feed the fish that we had, and she would just like lift up my mattress and sprinkle the fish food in my bed, because that bitch is fucked up. And then they died, and then she comes over proud as hell and lifts up the mattress, and she's like, yeah, that's where all the fish food's been going. You fucking serial killer. Like, okay. two small children. Don't know why you'd ever give them anything that you can throw, but you know. So we were playing, she was trying to do some like cute Tom and Jerry. She's like, oh no, there's a mouse. That's what she says, okay? She says she was doing that, and then she stomped on her. What I remember is she said, bite the curb, Rufus. And then she fucking stomped the shit out of me. Squish little Rufus. Depends on who you ask, though. Because that's not what she'll tell you. So I work in medicine, and woo! Medicine. We need a lot of it right now. We need some medicinal weed right now, for sure. And it's kind of fun, but it has affected like my extracurriculars, like watching porn. Y'all watch porn? Yeah, give it up for the porn. Y'all nasty. Nah, just kidding. Just kidding. So I have like medical brain, and I've got horny brain. So horny brain's like, yeah, get into that shit, yeah. And medical brain's like, I hope they're using a good water-based lubricant. Your asshole is not involved in this. Why do you care? And then medical brain comes back with, oh, I watched that dick go from ass to puss. You're asking for a yeast infection, bitch. Are you doing welfare checks on these people afterwards? Like, I don't get why you're so concerned. And honestly, if I can get past that, I still have hang-ups with porn. I'm not the kind of like bitch that's like, oh, it's so demeaning. No. You do you and whoever else you want to do, as long as we get to watch. That shit's fun. My other issue are the plot inconsistencies. I know we don't watch it for the plot, y'all, but still, it kills the whole thing, okay? When it just doesn't match up. Like, I'm not tuning in every week to Busty Babes to see if Tara sucked enough dick to get her breast implants. But I'm just saying, make it make sense, please. Like, I was watching this home invader porn. That ain't even a joke, y'all. I was watching this home invader porn, because that's the kind of bitch I am. Where he, like, sneaking in the house, and he's gonna find her, and he's gonna fuck her when he finds her. And he comes in through the door, and he's like, ooh, she's on the bed, yeah, I'm gonna have sex with her. You know, sexy time. But the whole time, all I could do was stare at the door he came in from and think, that's the door to the fucking closet. Just make it make sense, porn people, please. It killed the whole thing. I barely enjoyed the video the third time I watched it. Barely enjoyed that shit. Hold on just a second. What else we got? Oh, okay. I'm making myself mad again by reading what I wrote. So one thing that I hate that we've kind of made normal as a society are pre-pregnancy announcements. You know what I'm talking about? Where people are like, we're trying for a baby. That shit's pretentious as hell, and it's always at like the worst time to tell. Like if I'm at Thanksgiving dinner and I'm eating turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy, I don't need to know that your husband's been raw dogging you every day for the last like month. Like they're just like, yes, we're trying for a baby. Great. Now grandma knows that you are no longer his toaster strudel, you're his Twinkie, you nasty bitch. And everyone gets excited in the motherfucker too in the family. They're like, oh my god, yes. And I'm like, don't let this bitch sit on the furniture. We got vinyl seat covers. She'll slip the fuck off. Like she's snail trailing. No, nasty bitch. Keep her off the furniture. It's a falling hazard, okay? She grows. Somebody out there straight dripping. I hate to admit it. Have you guys ever watched My 600-Pound Life? Yeah. That's my favorite show. It always makes me hungry than a motherfucker too. And like it sounds like exactly what you would expect. It's these 600-pound people, and you just like these. They exist, fella. Trust me. And I'm always like, okay, well, like at least I have a future. If I got aspirations. One day I'll get there, you know? And it makes me feel better about myself, because I'm like, I'm fat, but I'm not that fat. Like, I can still put my Crocs on, okay? These people, when they are mobile, they be walking around barefoot, nasty as hell. feet nasty too. And like one thing they do on the show is like when you lose enough weight, they take off the extra like belly skin and like the thigh skin and the all the extra skin. It's super cool to watch. And they donate it to burn victims. And like that's so cool. But wouldn't you have questions if you were the burn victim? Like, was this the kind of fat person who could wash themselves? Like get in the folds and shit? Or am I gonna be smelling like musty pork rinds for the rest of my life? Like, I know I should be thankful, but I'll just stay burnt. Thanks. Or like, could you put in a special request and be like, can I not get the like bumpy fat that you have? Where it just doesn't it looks like hail damage. It looks like the bitch got hail damage. Like, no thanks, I don't want that. All right, I'm gonna end on my one religion joke. Y'all ready? Woo! Yeah. And today's Sunday. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Do y'all think Joseph ever gets mad about getting God's sloppy seconds? Like here he thought he was getting a brand new Porsche, original rims and tires, and what he really got was a used Camry with a fucked up suspension that's had some other dude's dick in it. Like, should have asked for the Carfax. Like, all right, that's my time. I'm Alex Miller.
Keep it going. Oh my